The Office, a television show that has gotten a lot of good ratings and a lot of people like to watch. But what most people don't know is that The Office is actually a really bad show. There are so many mistakes and screw-ups in the show that I'm honestly surprised it took 9 whole years for people to finally kick off the show from TV. But what makes the show so bad? Well, I'm here to tell you. So without further ado, I present to you the 7 biggest reasons why The Office is actually a really bad show. Mistake number 1, bad/unprofessional acting. Now, in researching this video, I probably watched at least 11 episodes of The Office, and I noticed one thing in every episode. The characters keep looking at the camera. That's like rule number 1 in TV. You don't look at the camera. I should know. I went to film school. But they just keep doing this, and it's so sad. Mistake number 2, lazy character names. I did some digging in the show's credits, and I noticed something very disappointing. There were a bunch of characters on the show that have the same names as the actors in real life. Phyllis is Phyllis, Oscar is Oscar, Creed is just Creed. I mean, that's so lazy. Come on. There were hundreds and hundreds of names they could have picked, but they give up so easily, and they pick the actors' names. This is a prime example of very weak writing. Mistake number 3, screwing up the characters. This one is just pathetic. I noticed when I was watching the show that there were a couple of times that the director couldn't even get the actors to play the character they were supposed to be. One time, they screwed up and had John Krasinski play Dwight. Another time, they messed up 3 times in one episode and had Rainn Wilson play 3 different characters in one episode until they finally fixed it. Then, this one time, they messed up so bad that they got an Asian guy to play Jim. And he isn't even on the show. Like, seriously, get it together, you guys. Mistake number 4, no laugh track. I watched 10 whole episodes of the show without even knowing it was supposed to be a comedy. And the only reason I ever learned it was a comedy was because I accidentally saw it listed on Netflix under the comedy section. How could this have been fixed? It's so obvious. You need a laugh track on the show or people aren't gonna know it's a comedy. How am I supposed to know when to laugh if other people aren't telling me to get the ball rolling? This is a classic example of mistaken identity in television writing. Mistake number 5, starting the show at the wrong/bad times. Okay, this one really got to me. So I was starting watching the show, and a few minutes go by, and I'm starting to get the plot down, and then suddenly, out of nowhere, the intro starts? The intro goes at the beginning. That's why they call it the intro. What the heck am I supposed to do if it comes after the show is already going? Am I supposed to just forget what I saw and just go as if I didn't see it at all? This is some freshman film student mistakes, and I condemn NBC for this kind of trouble. Mistake number 6, ugly/lame baby. Okay, so I'm watching the show, and Pam gets pregnant and stuff, and she gets a baby, right? But the baby that they used for the show has to be easily at the top of the nation's top 10 list for the ugliest babies ever. This baby looked so dumb, and I was instantly pulled out of my immersion from the show. And I could only think about how dumb this baby looked. Why couldn't they use an actually good looking baby like this one, or this one, or even this one? This is day 1 stuff. You guys have to get this right. Mistake number 7, crew members wrecking the shot. This one broke my heart, and it was so avoidable. I was watching the show, and all of a sudden, the slippin' sound guy walks right in the shot, and I'm thinking, oh, okay, that's pretty sloppy. He should get out of the shot. But they just left him on screen looking like a total dope for like 3 episodes. Like, gosh, Mr. Director, cut? Ever heard of that? Ever been on a film set before? Seriously, this is that time where I finally threw my hands up and just gave up on The Office. This show is so bad, and I don't even know why people say it's good. If you're a fan of The Office, I ask you to please take a look at the show with a more critical eye and actually use your brain for once. And if you go watch through it again and don't see these stupid middle mistakes, oh my god, then I just don't know what to do with you.